Welcome students. In our today's lecture of paper MTS 304, that is Set Theory and Logic, we continue our unit Algebra of Propositions. So first we define that Boolean polynomials, the letters P, Q, R, etc. which we use to denote statements are also considered as variables or indeterminate. Combining these variables by the all or some connectives such as and, or, not, implies and double implies leads to the construction of an expressions which are called Boolean polynomials. So Boolean polynomials are nothing but functions of these statements PQR etc. which are connected by connectives such as and, or, not, implies and double implies. So for example, we have f of pq, that is function of pq is nothing but equal to negation of p or p implies q. Then g of pq is nothing but equal to p double implies q and negation of q. Also the symbols and, or, not, implies and double implies can be used as connectives for the Boolean polynomials. So we can say conjunction, disjunction and negation of Boolean polynomials. So we can join the Boolean polynomials by these connectives to get the resultant statement. So for example, we have f of pq and g of pq is equal to negation of p or p implies q and p double implies q and negation q. Then f of pq implies g of pq, that is we connect this two Boolean polynomial by connective implies. So that is nothing but equal to negation of p or p implies q implies p double implies q and negation of q. So proposition. A proposition is denoted by capital P of small p, q, r, etc. or simply by capital letters P, Q, R, etc. and it is a Boolean polynomial in the variables p, q, r, etc. Then we have that truth table. So it is nothing but a simple way to show the relationship between the truth values of the proposition capital P and the truth value of its variables, that is small p, q, r, through a table that is nothing but called truth table. Now we have examples. Write the truth table of each of the following propositions. So first one, that is negation of p and q. Second one, negation of p and negation q. Third one, negation of p implies negation q. And fourth one, negation of p and q or negation of q double implies p. So we solve these examples one by one. So first we have to find the truth table of that statement negation of p and q. So negation of p and q. So the truth table is as below. So since there are two statements, so there are in all four possibilities. So we have, this is the truth table. So we have p, q, then negation of p and negation of p and q. So that we have to find. So there are four possibilities. So whenever we have p is true, q is true, p is true, q is false, p is false, q is true, and last one, that is p is false and q is false. So since this is the column for p, so negation of p is nothing but what? So since p is ttff, negation of p is fftt. So we have, this is negation of p. Now negation of p and q, we know that conjunction of two statements is true if both statements are true. So here both statements are true only in third row. So remaining values are false. So we have negation of p and q is nothing but this table. So we have f, f, t, f. So this is the truth table for negation of p and q. Now second example, that is negation of p and negation of q. So again here there are four possibilities. So this is the truth table, that is p, q, then negation of q, then p and negation q, then lastly we find negation of p and negation q. So since this is the column for q, so negation of q is nothing but what? Since here we have t, f, t, f, so negation of q column is nothing but f, t, f, t. So we have this one. Now p and negation q. So p and negation q. So we know that if both statements are true, then and only then conjunction is true. So here both statements are true in second row. and in the remaining row they are not true. So we have P and negation Q is nothing but this column, that is FT, FF. Now in the last column we require this negation, so its negation we know that it is nothing but what? TF, TT. So we have this is nothing but the truth table for the statement negation of P and negation Q. Now third example, that is negation of P implies negation Q. So again there are four possibilities. So the truth table is nothing but this type. So we have column of P, column of Q, then column of negation Q, then column of P implies negation Q, and lastly column of not P implies not Q. So negation of Q is nothing but a column, that is FT, FT. So we have this is the column negation of Q. Now we have to find P implies negation Q. So we know that for implication TFF, that is whenever P is true, negation of Q is false, then and only then P implies negation Q is false, otherwise it is true. So here we have TFF, then TTT, FFT and FTT. So in the first row there is only F, other rows are nothing but true. So we have this is the column for P implies negation Q, and its negation is nothing but simply it is T, F, F, F. So we have this is the truth table for negation of P implies negation Q. Now we have that fourth example, negation of P and Q or negation of Q double implies P. So again there are four possibilities. So we have this is the truth table. So first we find P and Q. So we know that if both statements are true, then and only then P and Q is true, otherwise it is false. So the truth values are nothing but T, F, F, F. Then Q double implies P. So again we know that for double implication, if both statements are same, then and only then it is true, otherwise it is false. So in this column, the first value is true, second value is false, third value is false, and last value, since here both statements are same, the last value is true. So we have this is the column for Q double implies P. Now negation of P and Q is nothing but negation of this statement, so it is nothing but FTTT. So we have this column, and negation of Q double implies P is nothing but negation of all these statements, so it is FTTF. So we have this one. Now in the last column we require negation of P and Q or negation of Q double implies P, that is or of these two statements. So we know that disjunction of two statements is false if both are false, otherwise it is true. So here in the first row there are both false values, so the resultant value is false, and here the other values are true. So we have this is nothing but the truth table for the given statement. So similarly we have the next example, that is write the truth table of each of the following propositions. So we have first one, P double implies negation of P or Q, and second one, P and negation Q implies negation of P or Q. So solution. So we have these are the truth tables for both the propositions, that is P implies negation of P or Q. So this is the truth values for that truth table for P implies negation of P or Q, and these are the truth values for that proposition P and negation Q implies negation P or Q. Now we have next, that is tautology and contradictions. So definition of tautology: if a proposition capital P of that statements P, Q, etc. contains only T in the last column of its truth table, then it is called tautology. So if the last column contains only T, then we say that the proposition is tautology. And second one, that is contradiction: if a proposition capital P contains only F in the last column of its truth table, then it is called a contradiction. So if the last column contains all F, then we say that the resultant proposition is contradiction. So for example, the proposition P or negation P is a tautology, and the proposition P and negation P is a contradiction. So which can be verified by using truth table. So we can verify these two propositions are tautology and contradiction by using truth table. So example, show that the proposition P and Q implies P or Q is a tautology. So for that we find the truth table for this proposition. So the truth table for the given proposition is as below. So we have the statement that is P and Q. So there are four possibilities. Both are true. First is true, second is false. First is false, second is true, and both are false. Then we find P and Q, then P or Q and their implication. So P and Q. So here both are T. So resultant is also T. And for the other one, the resultant is false. So this is the column for P and Q, that is T, F, F, F. Also P or Q, for P or Q we know that both statements are false, then the resultant is false, otherwise it is true. So here the first statement is true, second is true, third is true, but last one is false. Now implication. So for implication we know that T, F, F, that is T implies F is always F, otherwise it is true. So here T, 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 F, T, T, F, T, T, and F, F also T. So the last column contains all T, hence the given proposition is a tautology. So since the last column of truth table contains only T, the given proposition is a tautology. Now note, if the given proposition capital P is tautology, then its negation is always a contradiction and vice versa. That is, if the given proposition is contradiction, then its negation is tautology. Now law of syllogism. So if P implies Q and Q implies R, then P implies R. So in other words, we can say the proposition that is P implies Q and Q implies R implies P implies R is always a tautology. So we prove this result by using the truth table. So since there are three statements, that is P, Q, R, so in all there are 8 possibilities. So we verify it by using truth table. So we have three statements P, Q, R. We require P implies Q, Q implies R, P implies R, then P implies Q and Q implies R, and lastly we have the resultant statement. So the 8 possibilities are, that is all are T, then P is T, Q is T, R is F, then P is T, Q is F, R is T, P is T, Q is F, R is F, then P is F, Q is T, R is T, P is F, Q is T, R is F, P is F, Q is F, R is T, and P is F, Q is F, and R is F. So P implies Q. So we know that T, F, F. So we use that formula to get the column P implies Q. So T, F, F is in the third and fourth row. For the other row it is T. So we have, this is the truth table for P implies Q. Now for Q implies R, if we see here in the second row and in the sixth row we have TF. So second and sixth row contains F, all others are true. P implies R. So for P implies R, we have in the second row there is TF, then in the fourth row there is TF, and in other row there is no TF. So second and fourth row contains F and all others are true. So we have this one. Now AND of that P implies Q and Q implies R. So AND of these two statements, so it is nothing but for the first row we get T, here there is F, here F, F, then T, here F, T, T. So we have this one, and lastly we have P implies Q and Q implies R implies P implies R. So this implies this. So we require, we know that for implication TF, F, otherwise it is true. So here there is TT, FF, FT, FF, TT, FT, TT, TT. So there is no TF. So we know that TF implies F. So since there is no TF, all other are, that is all are T. So all those statements in the last column are true, hence it is a tautology. So thank you. In our next lecture we discuss the topic that is logically equivalent statements. See you then. Goodbye.